Hi everybody. Today we are talking about the idea of what to do when other people don't care as much as you do and you're the caregiver. We're going to talk about how to get a better understanding of where other family members might be in care situations, how to understand your skills versus other people's skills, and why everyone doesn't have the same priorities. I'm Pamela D. Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there, a lot of helpful information for caregivers and aging adults. So let's say you are that primary caregiver and you have this list of things you need to do for mom or dad or a spouse. You're on a timeline, you're dedicated, you're committed to getting it done. But the downside is you need other people to help you. Ugh, that can be exhausting, can't it? So whether these people are in your family or outside of your family, like being doctors or nurses or healthcare professionals, being on your own timeline and trying to get things done can be challenging because not everybody has the same priorities. So what do you do when a family member agreed to do something and they don't follow through, or they don't show up on time, or somebody said, I'll have that to you by tomorrow morning, and it just doesn't happen? Could you have done things a little differently? Many times caregivers are so busy, so rushed, that we may not be good communicators. We may not be very clear telling someone that we have a deadline and it's Tuesday at 12 o'clock. And if I don't have this information, these are all the other problems that are going to happen, or this is what's going to happen to mom or dad. Because if we don't communicate those things, then other people may think that, well, it's not that important. It can wait. If something else comes up, well, and I get to it, maybe I'll get to it today or tomorrow. It's kind of like you calling your brother or sister and them saying, I'll call you right back, and it's been like 3 weeks and you still haven't heard from them. As caregivers, the more direct we can be, the more specific that we can be about deadlines, the better we can get the response that we're looking for. Now, on the other hand, sometimes we can be maybe a little too pushy or persistent, and maybe we don't say to someone, this is the timeline that I'm thinking of getting this done in. Can you meet this timeline? Do you have the time to do this? Can you really help me? Because sometimes we just want the help so bad that we kind of bully people into helping us, and maybe that's where it all goes wrong. The other thing to realize is that as the primary caregiver, we know everything about mom or dad. We know things that other people don't know. And sometimes we assume that everybody knows the same thing that we do or has the same skills that we do, and that's really not practical. As a caregiver, we may be more or less educated than someone else. We may be used to working with doctors where our sister or brother may not be. We may know everything about mom and dad's health, or their prescriptions that they take, or their insurance plan, and we're expecting other people to do things like we would do them. And that's not always practical. So the way around what do we do when others seem not to care? It's to be very patient and deliberate in our communication, to make sure that we're communicating what we really need, to find out if the people that we are asking to help us see this as a priority, if they really have the time to do it, and most of all, if they have the skills to do it. A lot of times as caregivers, we can be as judgmental of other people as they are of us. And that's what gets us frustrated and angry about not getting the help that we need. If you're a caregiver or an aging adult, there's a lot of help on my website at PamelaDWilson.com. I do a weekly podcast. It's called The Caring Generation. There are more videos here on YouTube, articles, podcasts, videos, blogs on my website, a lot of help. Please share this video with other people you know who are looking for hope, help, and support. Have a fabulous day today, and I'll see you again soon in another video.